Hallo und willkommen zu Lone Star. Wir spielen Escape from Monkey Island.
From the personal log of Guybrush Threepwood. Sometimes, when it's quiet, I can still hear the monkeys. It's hard to believe that it's only been a few years since I first washed up on the beaches of Mêlée Island, armed with nothing more than a goofy name and an overpowering urge to become a swashbuckling pirate.
I want to be a pirate.
Who could have suspected that such a humble pursuit would lead me to cross swords with the evil ghost pirate LeChuck, the slimiest slug ever to plunder the seven seas? And who could have guessed that my battles with LeChuck would introduce me to the love of my life, Mêlée Island's Governor Elaine Marley. Or that my efforts to win Elaine's hand would repeatedly drag me to the mystery-drenched shores of Monkey Island.
That's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen.
Or that I would finally end the scourge of LeChuck, burying him beneath a mountain of ice. Not me, that's for sure. Back then, the only thing duller than my sword was my wit. Now look at me. I'm married to the most beautiful governmental official in the Caribbean. The entire Tri-Island area shudders at the sound of my name. And now my plunder bunny and I are returning to Mêlée Island after the most incredible honeymoon in the history of...
Guybrush!
Yes, dear?
Daydreaming and make yourself useful.
Okay, dann schauen wir uns nochmal um. Wir können uns hier bewegen. Wie können wir auswählen, was wir angucken wollen? Ah, ja.
It's the grated door to the ship's cargo hold. That cannon looks ready to fire. If only I could get that thing to go off. There's an enemy pirate fighting over there.
Bin mir nicht ganz sicher, welche Tasten da welche sind. Wenn nicht, muss ich es doch mit der Tastatur spielen.
Their ship is bigger than ours. Those bullies. I don't think anybody reloaded that cannon. It's full of hot coals. There's an enemy pirate fighting over there.
Okay, dann schauen wir mal, dass wir hier was machen können mit den Kohlen.
It's full of hot coals. It's too cumbersome to handle with just my feet. I don't have a thing to my name. It's full of hot coals. There's a pile of red-hot coals simmering on the deck there. Now I'm glad we got the ship with the flame-retardant lacquered deckwood.
Okay, dann versuchen wir es nochmal, welche die richtige Taste ist.
I don't have a thing to my name. I should try to pick one up if I want to try to do something with it. There's a pile of red-hot coals simmering on the deck there. Now I'm glad we got the ship with the flame-retardant lacquered deckwood. Nah, I don't have a thing to... Nah. I don't think this coal will be of any use by itself.
Ah, okay, wir müssen jetzt rüber.
Yikes! Too hot.
Nochmal.
It's too cumbersome to handle with just my feet.
Und mit der Kanone. Wir müssen wohl das Magazin getroffen haben.
Little snuggle cakes.
Hey, Elaine, could you untie me?
Act 1, things to do on Mêlée Island when you're dead.
Land ho! The way I pushed that smelly pirate right over the rail. Now that's the stuff of pirates.
I hope the loyal citizens of Mêlée don't hurt themselves. I mean, you know, all the pushing and shoving on the dock to see my, our return. Could be dangerous. Make sure this one stays on top.
Then there was the swab who came at me with the rusty fid. I sure taught him a thing or two about the proper use of deck chairs. Whoa. Got it.
The burden of being the governor of such an adoring yet unsophisticated public can be so draining. I'll be lucky if I can get a second to myself for months.
You know, we make a great team. The way we communicate, the way we work together, the way we anticipate each other's every move. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Oh, well, here goes. Might as well get all the hullabaloo over with. What? Where is everyone?
Maybe everyone went to bed early?
Where's the welcoming committee? The banners? The crushing throng of well-wishers? Oh, dear. Do you know what this means?
We can spend another 3 months honeymooning.
No, you adorable numbskull. Something has gone horribly wrong while I've been away. Nothing else can explain.
What's that?
Hey, it's Timmy the monkey. How are you, boy? Either his litter box is full or he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy?
Timmy, is something wrong?
Free grog at the scum bar?
There's been an outbreak of scurvy?
You won 74 bucks playing bingo, but lost it all playing banana futures.
There's trouble at the governor's mansion! Let's go!
Let's try 17, 3.7, minus 6. Fire!
What do you think you're doing?
What does it look like I'm doing, fancy pants? I'm knocking down the governor's mansion.
You can't knock down the governor's mansion without approval from the governor.
Yeah.
The governor's dead, ma'am.
Dead?
Was the marriage that killed her, they say.
But I am the governor. Do I look dead to you?
No, ma'am.
Then cease and desist your boulder flinging immediately.
Yeah.
Sorry, Governor. I'm under contract. I'm legally obligated to destroy your mansion with this here catapult.
Something's rotten on Mêlée Island.
I know. But the stench usually drifts away with high tide.
I've got a plan.
Although it sometimes lingers during an eclipse.
Guybrush!
Yes, dear?
I'm going down to City Hall to see about getting declared undead.
Won't that make you a flesh-eating zombie?
In the meantime, I need you to do 2 things for me.
More back rubs and foot massages?
Maybe later. First, I want you to put a stop to this insane boulder flinging.
Stop the insanity. Check.
Second, I want you to go to Lucre Island, talk to my grandpa's lawyers. They might know how to help us fight City Hall.
Oh, but I hate talking to lawyers.
Not as much as they'll hate talking to you, dear.
Okay.
Well, I've got a resurrection to perform. Be good, dear. And don't forget, stop the catapult, go to Lucre Island.
Sounds like the honeymoon's over.
She was a lot nicer before she died.
Ja, jetzt geht sie schon wieder, Elaine. Eieieiei. Also ich kann mich drehen und dann muss ich eine Taste halten zum Vorwärtslaufen. Das andere ist rückwärts. Ich muss mich aber immer erst drehen.
Hey, get away from there before I pop you one on the head, capiche? Good. Now stay over there, pencil neck.
Können wir mit dem reden?
Excuse me.
try.
Yeah, just a sec.
15, 4.2, 12. What?
Please stop firing boulders at my house. It's very unnerving.
Sorry about that, kid, but I'm under contract.
What would it take to get you to stop flinging rocks at my house?
Permanently? Yeah, some kind of restraining order, I guess. You'd need some fancy lawyers for that.
Okay, how about temporarily?
Well, the union gives us liberal snack breaks during the day, but I don't have any snacks.
Und es ist nicht Tag.
What are those numbers you're muttering?
You know? I don't rightly know. They're supposed to be targeting numbers or something, but I'll be danged if I can figure them out. All I know is how to hit that cactus. I'm trying to extrapolate from there.
Ah, ja.
Could you show me how to hit the cactus?
Nah, I only do that when I think the catapult's out of alignment. I wouldn't want to waste one of these boulders. They're expensive.
You seem like a busy man. I'll let you return to your evil deeds.
Thanks.
Ja,
Fire!
mach nicht das Haus kaputt.
Hey, get away from there before I pop you one on the head, capiche? Good. Now stay over there, pencil neck.
Gibt's eigentlich auch ein... Ah, hier ist eine Karte. Wollte gerade fragen, gibt's ein Inventar? Eieiei, diese Steuerung.
Fire!
Wer hat sich diese Steuerung ausgedacht und gedacht, es wäre ein guter Plan?
That is one fat bird. That's huge. That is one fat bird. That is one. I don't have a thing to my name.
Moment.
Let's try 17, 5.
I don't have a thing to my name. Nah. Hey, I bet I could market this. Vegetarian steak. Hey, I bet I could market this. Vegetarian steak. What an odd-looking cactus. As useful as a two-pronged cactus would be, I'd rather not stick one in my pants.
Okay, X ist also einstecken.
I don't have a thing to my name.
Das weiß ich nicht, was das ist für eine Taste.
What an odd-looking cactus.
B ist wohl anschauen.
What an
A
odd-looking
vielleicht
cactus.
auch. Eieiei.
I don't have a thing to my name. I'm not picking that up. No way. I don't want to be inside if that guy actually gets lucky and hits the house. No way. I don't want to be inside if that guy actually gets lucky and hits the house.
Okay, wir wollen also nicht reingehen. Können wir da uns da hinten noch umsehen?
Polly, want a fertilizer pellet?
Ja. Okay. Kommen wir da nicht mehr dahinter?
Let's try 22, 4.2 minus 6. Fire!
Ich kann da anscheinend nicht weiter hinter. Ich würde gerne mal zu dem Affen schauen. Aber wie ich mich auch versuche zu drehen, ich komme nicht hinter. Ja, er dreht dann wohl von selber um. Ah ja. Oh mein Gott. Diese Steuerung. Der Wahnsinn.
Let's try 45, 6.7.
Ist hier irgendwas? Erster Besuch vielleicht bei der Voodoo Lady.
Cream of frog. Cream of frog. Monkey armpit juice? Sea slug pate. Essence of worm-ridden seagull. Ugh, that's really, really disgusting. Beady.
Voodoo Beats.
Beady. I don't think they're for sale. Ouch. I hate to be that guy.
Voodoo Dolls.
If that's a ring finger, I'd hate to see the size of the ring. For a pinky finger, it's quite large. This finger seems slightly different than the others. If I want to point at something, I'll use my own index finger. I don't have a thing to my name. Yikes!
You pulled?
Hey, it's you!
Yes, it is I.
You seem to show up whenever I'm in trouble. Why?
Who can say? Perhaps it's because we share an unspoken magical bond. Perhaps the fates have intertwined our destinies.
Or maybe I've got an unbreakable 5-game deal with LucasArts.
In any event, I'm here to help. How can I assist you, Guybrush Threepwood?
Ja. Ja, dann fragen wir doch mal, ob es irgendwas gibt.
I sense that you wish to dabble in the dangerous voodoo arts. What did you have in mind?
Was könnte man denn brauchen? Snacks, wir brauchen Snacks.
Have you got any snacks? I'm starving.
I left my gum machine in Puerto Pollo. You might want to try the scum bar if you're really hungry.
Have you got any of those evil destroying voodoo dolls?
Sorry, we're fresh out. We're expecting a shipment from Dinky Island early next week, though.
How about one of those invisibility necklaces to help me sneak into women's locker rooms?
Those are nice, aren't they?
Yeah. Got any?
No, it's been a bad year for unspoiled eyeballs.
Do you have any plus 10 strength elixirs in stock?
Perhaps. What are your current stats?
I don't think I've got any.
Well then, what good would a strength elixir do?
I see your point. I could really use a potion that would make me immune to severe gas attacks.
You're telling me. Tragically, our shipment from Booty Island is also running late.
Ist hier ja wirklich gar nichts.
I'm in the market for an enchanted sword that hypnotizes my enemies into a deep stupor before I skewer them with it.
You don't need a sword to send your foes into a stupor, my child. Just be yourself.
Gee, thanks.
Ja, genau. Moment mal.
On second thought, I probably shouldn't be shopping at a time like this.
True. The cards have foretold that you seek direction.
How do I stop that weasel from hurling rocks at my house?
What goes up must come down. But what's more important is where it comes down.
Yeah, like on my house. How do I get to Lucre Island?
It's a fairly simple procedure. Get on your ship.
But I don't have a ship.
So find one. Must I draw you a map? Then assemble your crew.
A crew? Where am I gonna get a crew?
This is a pirate town. Even in these economically depressed times, you should be able to find a couple of competent sailors. Then sail to Lucre Island.
But I don't know where to find Lucre Island.
That's what navigators are for, Guybrush. I believe there's one in the scum bar.
Naja, aber das versuchen wir doch lieber selber.
Actually, I think I can figure out what to do next all by myself.
Very well.
Was haben wir als nächstes?
My mystic eye sees precious time wasted in idle chit-chat. What would you like to know?
Didn't you relocate to the island of Puerto Pollo?
I did, but I sensed that I was needed here on Mêlée. Besides, the incessant clucking on Puerto Pollo was driving me mad.
Did you really move your thriving voodoo emporium back to Mêlée Island just to be near me?
Yes, but perhaps my voodoo senses were on the fritz.
Why is Mêlée Island so empty?
That is an excellent question, Guybrush.
I thought so. Well?
What?
Why is Mêlée Island so empty?
Oh, that. About a month ago, a mysterious overseas investor began buying up all of Mêlée Island from the local pirates. Those that wouldn't sell have been challenged to various forms of insult games. Insult sword fighting, insult golf, insult darts, insult arm wrestling. You get the idea. Strangely, this investor always wins. He's the best insulter the Tri-Island area has ever seen. Eventually, even the craftiest of Mêlée's pirates have been forced to sell after wagering their homes and businesses in ever-escalating rounds of insult gaming.
How awful. Why don't the pirates just refuse to play?
How many pirates do you know that can resist a duel?
Good point.
In any event, the few pirates remaining on Mêlée Island live in constant fear of being challenged by this foreign investor.
Ob das wohl Stan ist? Aber er ist ja nicht foreign. Und ich kann mir vorstellen, warum es hier so leer ist. Es war vermutlich zu aufwendig, so viele 3D-Figuren herzustellen. Wenn ich mir mal die Grafik anschaue, dann muss ich sagen, ja, da ist mir doch die ganz alte Version mit dem Gezeichneten noch wesentlich lieber als das hier. Das ist doch wesentlich schlechter gealtert. Aber wollen wir uns erstmal nicht beschweren. Ich reg mich zurzeit nur erstmal über die Steuerung auf.
You've helped me so much over the years, and I still don't know your name.
My name is not important.
Oh, come on. What's your name?
Do not taunt the fates, Threepwood. The truth of my name will be revealed when the time is right, and no sooner.
Do you know anything more about the mysterious foreign investor?
Only that he comes from a faraway exotic place called Sydney.
Sydney? That sounds like the name of a kid who gets beat up a lot in school.
Ich glaube, ansonsten haben wir nichts mehr.
I'd like to talk about more important matters.
Like what?
Oh, ich glaube, erstmal gibt's nichts.
I don't need any more of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later if you need me.
What a strange mirror. It appears to be attached to the wall. No thanks. I'll pass. No thanks. I'll pass.
Er nimmt also nichts mit. Mal hier hinten noch irgendwas? Nö. Kalt, ich will nicht rein.
I'm not picking that up. I don't have a thing to my name.
Naja, geht nur rein. Ich würde es gern einfach anschauen. Geht anscheinend nicht. Look at real estate sign.
Sold. I don't have a thing to my name. Another sold sign. I'm not picking that up. Sold. I'm detecting a pattern here.
Was gibt's hier drüben? Walk to familiar looking pirates.
Ahoy there, fellow seafaring wastrels.
Gifts! Oh, sorry about that.
You startled us.
Yeah, that's it. I startled.
You two look awfully familiar.
Oh, we have very common-looking faces. Isn't that right?
Oh, definitely. Can't swing a dead Chinook around here without hitting someone who looked like us.
Didn't we run into each other last summer on Fat Island?
We've never been to Fat Island.
And never in the summers.
Are you sure we haven't met?
Drop it, Threepwood.
Hey, how'd you know my name?
Doesn't everyone know the name of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate?
True, but I still think you guys look familiar.
Ja, die kennen wir doch, oder nicht?
Didn't we share a cruise to Monkey Island once?
I don't think so.
Carla, make the bad man stop! He's come to take us back to Monkey Island!
Carla?
Who?
You can't fool me. You're Carla, the swordmaster of Mêlée Island. And you're Otis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let it go, Otis. The half-witch recognized us.
I knew you guys looked familiar. You were 2/3 of my original Monkey Island crew.
The crew you abandoned on Monkey Island, you mean?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to escape from Monkey Island?
No. How difficult is it to?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Well, it's really difficult.
Yeah,
The whole experience was very traumatizing.
scared us for life.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't feed the narwhals, Buster.
So, what have you rapscallions been up to?
Where to begin?
What have you been doing with yourself, Carla?
You mean after I finally managed to escape from Monkey Island?
You're never gonna forgive me for that, are you?
Not in this lifetime. Anyhow, I've spent the last few years here on Mêlée Island re-establishing my swordmaster credentials.
That sounds productive.
Oh, it was, until that Australian showed up.
Australian?
Yeah, an Australian real estate developer. He challenged me to a round of insult sword fighting, badgered me into betting my house. It was over so quickly.
Gee,
Now I wander the streets of Mêlée insult sword fighting for food.
how sad. How about you, Otis? What have you been doing for the last few years?
Well, after I finally escaped from Monkey Island, I made my way back to Mêlée Island, where I tried to resume my former profession.
Petty thievery?
I prefer to think of it as proactive redistribution of wealth. Unfortunately, the indignities I suffer on Monkey Island have left me so jittery that I cannot pick a lock or a pocket without making more noise than a flatulent hippo.
What vivid imagery. So how do you earn a living?
Begging mostly. You'd be amazed how many people will pay to hear the story of the innocent pirates who were betrayed by their idiot captain.
Ja, kann ich mir gar nicht vorstellen.
Whatever happened to Captain Smirk, the sword trainer?
He sold his house to a foreign investor.
But he didn't want to.
The investor challenged him to a round of insult gin rummy and beat him.
Smirk was so ashamed that he signed over the deed to his house on the spot and hopped the next ship out of Mêlée.
The same story's been repeated dozens of times all over Mêlée Island. This slimy investor strolls into a pirate's house or place of business, challenges him to a game of insult something or another, then humiliates them so badly that they have to cave into his hostile takeovers.
Haven't you noticed all the sold signs around here?
Well, where's the third member of our old crew?
You mean Meat Hook?
That's a good question.
After we finally got
Die
off
reiten da
Monkey
ganz schön drauf
Island,
rum.
Meat Hook renounced his piratey lifestyle and returned to his true passion,
Drinking?
painting.
Painting? But the guy's got no hands.
That's what we said.
These stories are too depressing. Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
Won't you join my crew? For old time's sake.
Guybrush, take a good look at Otis.
Monkeys! Monkeys is full of the monkeys!
That's what happened to him the last time we agreed to be part of your crew. Now, what in the name of Blackbeard's dandruff could possibly convince us to join you in another idiotic adventure?
Well, how about...
A brand new car. Treasure, boat's load of treasure. Some lovely property off the coast of Booty Island. Cushy government jobs, oh, das wäre nicht schlecht. My undying and unconditional gratitude, baby. I come to think of it, I can think of a good reason for you to join my crew.
Cushy government jobs.
That sounds interesting.
Carla, what are you doing?
What kind of cushy government jobs are we talking about?
You know, the kind where you're paid 3 times the going private sector rate, no one checks your work, and it's impossible to be fired.
Don't listen to him, Carla. He just wants to take us back to Monkey Island.
We'd want contracts, of course.
I'll see what I can do. Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Ah, dann brauchen wir also einen Vertrag mit denen, damit die für uns arbeiten. Ja. Gut. Aber ich glaube, wir lassen sie da erstmal in Ruhe und überlegen uns mal, wie wir weiter vorgehen wollen. Das machen wir aber nicht mehr heute. Machen wir an dieser Stelle doch lieber erstmal ein kleines Päuschen. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal.